Some things only seem hard because that is what we keep telling ourselves. Not that it's hard in reality. We are just scared of giving it a try. So we tell ourselves, I can't manage it. It's a burden. It takes too much time. Is it? Perhaps that is what society made us think.
I definitely feel like my hair got healthier after the last trim.
Yeah.
And I also started to avoid certain things. Like I would still put my hair in a bun, but only towards the last day, and I'll do it only for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I saw a huge difference with my edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was definitely really, really nice. And I feel like it made me fall in love with my afro
yes.
a little bit more.
Embracing my natural hair was something that challenged my self-esteem. I had to relearn to love myself that way, to feel pretty while wearing a hair type that made me feel judged. It took time, unlearning old mindsets and finding myself again. The beauty of black hair is that you can always transform and reinvent yourself. For my wash days, I like to use this product because it just helps to remove any buildup that might be within my scalp. One of the things that probably took me some time to figure it out were hair products that actually worked with my hair. And I think it is very important to follow people or to try to figure out people that have a very similar hair type to yours. And again, certain routines might work for other people, but it might not work for you. So take it from there. My hair loves moisture, so when it comes to my hair mask, I try to make sure that I'm using something that will truly help give more moisture to my hair and get my hair looking smooth. And lately I have been loving the Pattern shampoo and conditioner. When it comes to styling my hair, I am a wash and go girl 100%, just because I have kind of figured out the products that work, how to give more volume, but you must figure out what is something that works for you. You need to build your own routine. What might work for my hair might not work for your hair. I sometimes take definition over volume. Maybe you like volume over definition. Just play around and have fun. Here we are. This is currently day 3. I was not able to show my hair. So let's go back how I refresh my hair. I always sleep with 2 or 3 buns. When I remove the buns, right, and now my hair looks like this, I use my little fork and I go ahead and I just shape my hair however I want. I like to have my afro shaping my face, so since there is a little split here, I always go ahead and just give some volume to my hair, and that's just putting the fork in between and just pulling it forward. And I do that to the whole hair. Okay, now that we have this little afro shape, as you can see, it's still not perfectly round the way I like it. Now I go and give more volume to this part. Instead of going right here, I will go right here, pulling it forward, especially the front, because that's the part that I like to shape my face the most. I worked out this morning, so my scalp is still a little bit wet from sweating, so my hair shrinked a little bit. Otherwise I would have more volume by now. We still have the little split from the buns, so I need the whole hair to be round. So what I do is I go inside right here in the middle, and then I just pull it. Okay, and just like that, I am done. This is how I get my afro hair to look like this. And the reason why it's so easy to get this, afro is because by nature our hair goes up. So when you're giving volume, all you really have to do is play around with a fork. This is the shape that I love. This is the shape that works for my face. But perhaps the shape that works for you is having, you know, a split right here. There are people that like to do a little split over here and they have their hair going to the right and then the other part going to the left. So play around. Figure out what works best for you, for your face, for your hair type. And don't forget, your hair is your playground. It is not something for you to get so mad at. It's not something to get so frustrated. Your hair, it is not a burden. Unfortunately, this is something that society has pushed into Black women, and whenever we want to give ourselves a chance to just give it a try to our hair, to just learn more about it, we automatically get frustrated. And you know what, it is fair, because we were not taught how to accept this hair. We were not taught how to take care of it. So be patient with yourself. This is the only thing I can recommend during the process of embracing your natural hair. You really have to be patient, because at the end of the day, you are unlearning what you knew about your hair. You are unlearning what you knew about beauty standards. You are unlearning that your hair is not elegant, and you are learning the little things. You're playing around with your hair. So just be patient. And let's say if you wear braids most of the time, or you have any other hairstyles, maybe whenever you take your hair down, whenever it's time to wash your hair, give it a try, and then use that little break to try a different styling, try different products, and see what works for you. You might be a wash and go girl, or you might be a twist out girl. So, you know, it's really a journey. You do not need to pressure yourself. You are allowed to do whatever you want, and it will take time. So give yourself some grace. Be patient with yourself. And if society tries to put into your mind that the reason why you should not embrace your natural hair is because it's not elegant, it's not pretty, people treat you different, please, please take this out of your mind. There's not such a thing as there's only a way of presenting yourself in society as a Black woman. And unfortunately, we are the ones that need to learn that we are beautiful. It doesn't matter what we are wearing. And if people think that me going out with my hair like this make me look like I am not prepared, make me look like I am not ready, like I have not washed my hair, like I am crazy, then let them think that. Because the moment I leave my house and I stare in the mirror and I get this hair done, and I know this is the natural state of my hair, and that is okay. And honestly, when I learned all these things, and when I embraced it and appreciated it, it's almost like I was born again. It's almost like a different type of confidence came from it. And I still don't know how to explain, but there is just a confidence that it is born when you embrace your natural hair. And by embracing, I don't mean wearing your afro. By embracing, I mean accepting that your hair is not a problem, that you don't have to put yourself in a little box for people to accept you. Have I noticed that people treat me different whenever I have braids? Of course. Whenever I have my hair in a bun? Of course. But I don't care, because I know that just because my hairstyle changed, that does not make me a different person. Little afro, little afro. Nobody will ever make me hate this hair of mine. I am getting ready to head out, and I thought I would do something different with my hair so that I get to show you guys. This is a style that I like doing whenever I just want my hair to be a little bit out of my face. Embracing your hair is all about playing around. I want something a little bit higher, just because I think you will. Okay, this is Pattern Stronghold Gel, and I'm just going to add a tiny little bit front over here, just to help smooth it out, my edges. I have it over here, and then I'm just gonna pull just a little bit, so it just gives me
for every single hairstyle. Always, always, always. It just helps the hair over here to go down a little bit, and also it allows me to not have to apply too much product over here. So this is a little change. I am afraid of touching my white shirt because I just did a little retouch for the makeup, but looking good.